Yo, what's good, fam? So what we gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and react to this video. This is the raw interview. Mother of missing 2-year-old Las Vegas boy believes son is kidnapped. So the only downfall about this is, I wish I would have seen this video earlier before everything, the truth has came out. But unfortunately, I caught it kind of late, so we know he's guilty. He admitted to killing Amari already, but we're still just gonna react to this interview and see what similarities we have in between past cases that's, pretty much the same monsters hurting kids.
How's his last name?
Rhodes.
Rhodes?
Rhodes.
Okay. Do you guys both live in Las Vegas?
Or I just want to say one thing already. I don't know if y'all noticed this tattoo. It said blessed. You're going to see how blessed you is, brother. But another thing is, man, you see how he had his arms crossed? That's that Chris Watts, that Trezell West. And also I want to say, hey, look, to y'all future kid murderers, if you end up in this situation, do not cross your arms, okay, fam? Because that's automatically guilty, and it's repeated history.
Well, I guess just tell me your thoughts. I mean, this is 2 days now without your son. What's going through your mind?
We're devastated and hoping for the best of his safe return, and just saying our prayers and hoping that God's looking out for him and that he's not in any type of distress or danger.
She don't even look that worried. It looked like she's smiling deep inside. How these people miss their kids and they hold their composure after the first or second day?
The father's saying that his sister didn't come get him. And if that's really the case, then where's...
But they saying that she has nothing to do with it, that she was gone. I know, huh? Still kind of suspect. I don't know yet. I haven't got into too many details, so I just don't want to put a jacket on anybody quite yet. But him, for sure, guilty.
They both guilty.
You can just tell he just looked like he just know he's going down.
I don't know.
Where is my son?
I mean, it seems to be, there's different stories floating around out there. I mean, can you just explain to me what you think happened? You're like...
He had got a knock on the door at 6 in the morning from a lady representing herself as Giorgio's sister. And then situation process, he's trying to call me to figure out what's going on. And I'm asleep in Colorado and I wasn't able to answer in time. So as he's packing back, she drops
Yeah, fam, I don't know. That's kind of suspect. You just happen to leave to go to Colorado, and your child just ends up dead, and then he hits you with this story, and you believe it. Come on, now, make it make sense.
So you think this was the father's sister who came?
To my knowledge, yes.
And what is her name?
Look at the camera, bruh.
Okay, and his sister.
Bless,
and why would she come there?
Not sure. They knew the area where we lived, but they never knew the apartment, so they stalked us until they were able to find where the baby was.
Why would she take him?
Because the dad wanted to be the father of the child.
He didn't want to see him getting raised by me and her. He wanted to be in his child's life with the rest of his kids.
You see how cowardly people is? Come on, man. We supposed to be black men out here, dominant black men, defenders, protectors, and you out here killing kids, bro. And then you sit here like a coward and lie, talking about they're mad because they don't want the kid to be raised. I wouldn't want my kid to be raised by you either.
Apparently he has a house, he has a stable foundation with 4 other more children, and the only missing piece was Amari.
I've always tried to be the cordial parent, has never not allowed him to see him or contact him. I just always told him, as long as you put in the effort to be in the child's life and show that you're trying to be the father, then, you know, that's fine. But he wasn't doing that. He wouldn't reach out, wouldn't call. It would always just be a message, and once in a blue moon. It was never consistent, never like he really wanted.
Where your tears at? I don't see nobody crying. His arms is crossed just like Trezell West, Christopher Watts. No emotions. I don't get it. Something happened to my child. I will not be acting in this manner. Very unprofessional.
To do that. And then we had an argument on Monday.
Respectfully, though.
He did this on Wednesday.
So, you're saying that she came and took him. Has anybody talked to her at this point?
Police talked to her. We've called. They're denying everything. They've been searched, and he's nowhere to be found. So we're just waiting till he shows up somewhere.
So she's saying that I didn't take him.
Yes.
Right. So who do you know who went there with him in the first place then?
What do you mean?
So this man then hurt this child and blamed it on somebody else. Okay.
With the hotel, who took Amari to the hotel? Was he?
What hotel?
It wasn't. Weren't they staying at the Emerald Suites?
Yeah.
Yes, that's where we live.
That's where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm confused. So.
We lived at the Emerald Suites, and nobody knew which apartment or whatever, so they stood outside watching to see where we were.
Okay.
And then that's when they realized, you know, that's why they saw Amari and saw him with him, and then that's when they came knocking on the door.
So question, fam. Do you guys think she's lying? Or do you guys think she's telling the honest truth as far as she's telling most of the story and she wasn't even there? So is this a cover-up? Does she have something to do with it? What's going on? What you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I think she has some type of involvement. I just don't want to put it on her, but that's my opinion. Just based off of this interview and her body language and based off of no emotions. And she's pretty much just telling the whole story, and it's like she's covering up for him.
So who was at the Emerald Suites that day then?
He was left with Terrell.
With you? Okay, that's what I thought. And so can you just explain what were you guys doing prior to, or what were you doing in the morning?
Before that occurred, we had just woke up. I had just fed him breakfast, and I was in the room on my phone at this time, laying down.
Look, she looking like you fucked up. Or she feels something. But she has her eyes down. Looks like shame. She's either ashamed of herself or ashamed of him.
He's in there playing with his toys, and all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. And it was a woman saying that she was her baby daddy's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she was there to pick up my stepson.
Uh-huh. And did you know her? Do you know her?
I never seen any sides of her baby daddy's family. So
you didn't know this woman?
Recognized him.
So then what happened?
So then I go to proceed to, okay, I'm going to pack him a bag up, pack some of his belongings up, and when that happens, I turn around to call her to tell her if this are this true? Is this really
true?
prearranged? Mm-hmm. And as I'm doing that,
Are this true? Man, I wish I would have seen this video before the news came out about Amari being deceased and murdered. Just to see how I would have felt. But I'm pretty sure I would have felt the same way, because you could just tell this man is lying, and look how she's looking at him. Look. She's like, you son of a...
and she says she don't need anything for my stepson. They got everything they need for him, and basically just took off.
So you gave... did she take him then at that point?
At that, she basically said she got everything that she needs for him, and just left.
Now, but you didn't know her though, correct? You've never seen her? So did you not know this person you're letting take Amari away?
I mean, from my knowledge, I already was told like someone was going to stop by, somebody was going to, but I never knew who. So I still had that in my headset. Somebody was coming by.
Who's
This dude said in my headset. Look, every time I pause it, you see how she looking at that man? She knows something for sure. She disgusted. She like, I should tell on you right now.
said somebody was going to come by?
That's what I was notified from my girlfriend prior to those days leading up.
Okay, so did you tell him that somebody was going to come by and get him?
I never said anybody was coming to get anybody. But I did say somebody would be by. So with that being planted in his head,
That's what I took that as. That's what I...
Oh, y'all hear that, fam?
As she was there for Amari.
So who do you think actually what came to the door and took him away then? Do we even know?
We know, and
Lift your head up, coward.
investigating everything and doing the best of what they can to try to reach out to everyone and try to find him wherever he is.
And I'm sorry, just so I'm clear then, who do you think came to the door that day and took him away?
His sister.
His sister. Okay. So do you think indeed that was the sister who came that day?
Yes.
To take the... Okay. And what did she say to you? I mean, did you talk to her?
The only words that we had were that she was there to pick up my stepson and that she already had talked to my girlfriend about it. So when I turned around to go pack his bags up.
This coward murdered this boy Amari and keep calling him his stepson. Boy, they gonna get you in jail. Telling you.
Get us a few belongings together.
Mm-hmm.
She already said that she didn't need anything. They had everything for him, and that was it.
So you didn't even give him all his things and stuff then, correct?
Take
Can you
anything.
imagine being in jail and you this guy and this pops on
So
the
now,
news?
did you okay the sister to come and get him?
No. But his family never knew where we lived. They knew the area, but not the apartment number. And I never spoke to anyone giving the okay for anyone to come and take him or have him or anything. They just showed up uninvited.
Okay. So you never told him that she was coming.
No.
But did you tell him somebody was coming?
Yes.
But did you tell him who was coming?
No.
No. So did you know exactly who was coming? You didn't know? Okay.
When she arrived, that's the first thought I had in my head was, oh, so this was the someone, I guess, that was coming.
Okay. I'm sorry, just so I'm clear, I'm sorry I keep asking redundant questions, but so are you saying that the sister never...
Hey, look, you gotta pay attention to everything. Look at her facials. Every time I pause a video, she got a certain face expression. Now she just looks scared. Like she knows what's about to happen. I think she knows. Like he been told her. And she's just kind of like, don't know how to handle it, you know? People say they're going to do this and do this until they're actually in that position. Until it actually happens. And then once you're in that position, it's hard to make certain life decisions. Just what you guys think, man? That's my opinion.
Never had permission to come and get him?
Correct.
She just came and took him? Okay. And have you talked to her lately? So I think you just told me that.
No, I haven't spoken to him or to his family in a year and a half. That was the first time that Giorgio went to prison 3 years ago for abusing me while I was pregnant. And he got released last year around August, and he visited him 2 days while he was in town, and that was the only time Giorgio's ever met and seen Amari.
Okay.
So his family, that was the first time they had seen him, was the one day of the visit. They haven't been to contact me, they haven't showed any emotion towards this. They haven't contacted me to get the story, they haven't contacted me to see where he is.
Mm-hmm.
They're not telling me anything, and then he sends a video into the newscasting and he's smiling in the video. He's not showing any type of emotion, like as if he's really a concerned parent.
Mm-hmm.
He just...
And what are you guys doing?